Appreciate you, Dustin. Big shout out to Big Time Bullies, always showing love to the bully community, all states, everywhere. Go check out his channel first and foremost. Make sure you hit that subscribe. He got big things coming. Stay tuned for that. I want to give a big shout out to my brother, my co-founder of Co-Buddy Kennels, Pitt. Uh, we've been doing this for a little bit now. We got about 3-4 litters on ground that we're working on. Uh, right now, we got our two little foundation dogs over here that we're gonna show you in a little bit. Give you a little history on them. But I just want to thank everybody that's following El Paso, Texas, New Mexico, Arizona, Rep Your Kennels group, showing love, posting, keeping it active as always. We got big things coming for that too as well. A lot of new events, a lot of new giveaways, promotions, you name it. So a lot changed, a few losses, but that come with the game, you know. Leo, I believe I explained Leo a little bit, but we didn't get to show him for the interview that day. We lost Leo. He a traumatic passing. That hit the community real hard. We had Macatas, La Gioconda. They had a litter drop, 3 beautiful puppies. Macatas dropped another litter as well with our friends over at Eric with Hershey. They had a beautiful litter. He got one on his way. Again, we did a repeat with Gigi, so stay tuned for that. So there's a lot happening in the community. A lot of us is starting to build the community up a little bit more. It's getting bigger and bigger. A lot of new kennels that I noticed that came out. Shout out to y'all. Keep doing your thing. Just keep your vision straight. Do what you got to do to the best of your abilities. A lot of nice dogs that I already have locked in, ready for the next future programs. Right now, I'm focusing a little bit on in-house. There's a few good studs out there that I want to keep a few of them secret. So far, we used Lobo. Y'all know who Lobo is from Dyron, from Rose Gold Kennels. That's McIntosh's dad, and then we have Grits from Red Clay Kennels. Right now, we looking at adding to the camp. So right now we have promotions going, trying to add some new blood to the camp, see what we got, trying to add some girth, just show me what you got. So my goal right now, pretty much the dogs that got me into the bully scene, I would say Shamrock was a big one, Venom was a big one from Lucky Line, that's Louis V line as well. I really like the girth and the headpiece, how compact they are. I just want to do my own little twist to it with the colorways, and other than that, the structure is already there. So shout out to y'all. Right now, we're working on bringing the meet and greets back. We did a little break to let other groups, other kennels, pretty much get the platform for a little bit. Start hosting shows, meet and greets on their own. I had a couple things that I had to work out myself with my dogs, my family, you know, my personal time. But we have some coming up pretty soon. Just stay tuned for that. Future for me, I just want to continue being just positive and just spreading the love, spreading the awareness. Pretty much try to keep the dogs as like breed ambassadors, keep them, take that stigma away, let them play with kids, take them to public as often as possible. A lot of people, they put their hands on my dogs and they love them. They change their mind on the breed. A lot of them want to get into the breed, and that's what it's all about, you know. A lot of the problems that I've noticed has been, I would say, the lack of socialization is not a bad thing. Some people they're not fortunate enough to have the means to socialize their dogs. Like time or location is a big thing. Some people don't have kids to bring around their dogs. That's why you have to bring them out in public. Bring them around other dogs as much as possible. That's why we used to host the meet and greets every month. Keep those dogs socialized. Bring them around other scents, smells, other breeds, other people, all the way down to just gender, races. Like you want to expose them to that to get them out of that like mindset of overly excitement, aggression, anything, you know, anxiety that comes with the breed. You know, a few tips that I've noticed in the short time that I've been in the game, obviously, professionally, I would say. Keep your vision, put the bulls first, put a lot of time into them. Some dogs can have it, some dogs want it, but you have to give them the opportunity to be exposed to it. I have a few tips that I've noticed that work for me. Um, I would prior to shows, week before shows, you want to groom your dogs, get them familiar with being touched in different places of their bodies. Like we said already, bring them out, socialize, smells, dogs, pet stores. It's a big thing. Hardware stores, you could take them there. The sounds, the smells, the excitement, they get used to that. Walk your dogs before the show, in the show. Walk them around other people. Let them walk around the dogs prior to shows. Don't just hide them away. Our Facebook group, again, El Paso, New Mexico, Arizona, rep your kennels. We like to promote all the local shows, all the shows that's in range from our area. We host a monthly meet, socialization. We host meet and greets before each show, personally from the page, so we could get all the dogs out there, like we said, to get them acclimated to each other before they go in a ring. We network, we share tips, training tips, and all that from the show. You could go check us out, like I said, EP/NM/AZ, Rep Your Kennels Facebook group on Facebook. So I'm expecting a litter from McIntosh and La Gioconda in the next 30 days. If you're following me on Facebook, Cold-Blooded Ken, it's Cold-Blooded Kennels Ken. You'll see all my updates, my posts that I post about the dogs, the litters that's coming. Um, it's a lot of discussions that we try to bring up on the page to get everybody talking and going and networking, sharing their input on the bully community that we still actively trying to grow and strengthen. Um, just check us out, follow through, and you'll be in the loop. Yeah. So this litter that's coming up with McIntosh and Gigi, I'm expecting to register them as ABKC. As of right now, I'm not planning on homing them out or getting rid of them. I'm gonna work with them for a little bit for my program to keep it going, to try to create some grand champions, in the future. Um, we have the option to put them UKC. Both parents are UKC as well. The mother's ABKC, UKC, and USBR. McIntosh, we're gonna register him as USBR so we can start getting him out to these local shows that's coming up as well in our area. Pretty soon we want to start going to different states to start showing love to different states, start representing where we're from, and get their name out there and start seeing other beautiful bulls that we see. So you can follow me on Facebook. That's CB Kennels, space Ken. We have Instagram as well. It's US Charmy. Then we have 2 Facebook groups. We have PNW, Rep Your Kennels. That's stationed in Seattle, Washington. And then we have the El Paso and New Mexico and Arizona group that's here local. And we're working on another state, and that will be posted pretty soon. So stay in the loop.